Hello everyone, welcome to this video. It's been a long time. I haven't uploaded any video. I just have some other commitments in my life, so that's why YouTube was getting pretty hard for me. But just today, I just want to talk about one thing. For all the international students, those who are coming to Canada, doesn't matter if you're Indian, uh, doesn't matter if you're from Mexico, any part of the world. If you're coming to Canada, what one thing you can do to make your future easier is that's what I'm going to talk about today. And it's also not like learn it's also not like something cringe stuff that usually goes on Instagram. I'm just gonna not Instagram, but Instagram, YouTube, wherever. I'm just gonna talk one thing that I think is what will work for me, and what I think can work for me and will work for me, and also what can actually work for you. So, first of all, Canada is a bilingual country, right? English is the first language, whereas French is the second language. Now, those who have already come to Canada and they are on their work permit or something like that, or even a study permit, they don't have enough time to learn another language. Or if you're on work permit, I don't think so anyone would have motivation to start learning a new language in order to get PR and stuff like that. For people, those who have already done their graduation from other countries, that's okay. They would have enough points in future to do all their permanent residency stuff. But for the people, those who do not have, let's say those who just came after high school and stuff like that, one thing that I would really like to say is start learning French in your country. Like if you're in India, start learning French from there as soon as possible, just even by yourself. Now I'm just going to tell my story a little bit. Me, I've been learning French for around 1 year. Yeah, around 1 year. In that year, for 4 months, I haven't learned any French. I basically paused for some time. So I can safely say I'm learning it for like 8 months, and I was very immersive. Like I've put a lot of hours into it, and I can safely say I'm at B1 level right now. Between B1 to B2, and they need B2 plus level in order to validate your French skills. Just like same in IELTS, right? In IELTS, you have to score this many band scores in order to apply either for PR or for work permit, or even for like in order to apply for any college and stuff like that. So same goes with French. For French, there are different exams that you can give. The one that is mostly common and is given by everyone, and I'll give, is TEF Canada, Test Evaluation de Français Canada, right? So that's what I'm preparing for. And one lesson that I want you to give, it's not a regret from my side, but if I would have done it earlier, that would have been a great thing for me. But still, now I'm on the track, so it's okay. But yeah, the thing that I want to talk is start learning French as soon as you can if you want to come to Canada and make your permanent residency easier. Now, if you are learning French, okay, slowly and slowly, I don't want you to quit. But if you start it soon, you will have enough time, and you don't have to give a lot of time every day to continue learning and make progress. This was what I did because I had a really less time span. If you start learning it from right now, even half to 1 hour every day, or at least 5 days a week, you can make a lot of progress in 6 months. And that is something that accumulates. That is something that exponentially accumulates. Once you slowly start learning, you will slowly and slowly you will get much more easier with the language. Me, like we can say it's been 8 months. First 3-4 months were very difficult, like crazy difficult. I was very frustrated about the language. 4-5 months, because why? There were two reasons. One, because Obviously I'm doing this for immigration purposes, but one, because like I was putting too many hours one like each day. It's hard to do that. That's why it's not everyone's cup of tea. So what you can do is start learning again. I'm just gonna repeat it again and again. Start learning it as soon as you can, so you can do it in very small proportions every day and still get used to it. After 2 years, after you're done with your, let's say, your study permit and stuff like that, even if you study it 1 hour 5 days a week, after 2 years you would have made tremendous progress. You would be able to understand a lot of the things, and that will be a great thing for a great thing for your PR. So yeah, that's what I want to say today. Because you know what, the thing I really want to say this is because I've seen students doing jobs at the places which they hate, and they have to do it for at least, like, I don't know how many, like how much time, 1 year, 2 year, just in order to get PR. What if we approach PR in more different way, in more educated way, that makes us suffer less and develop our skills as well, right? If you learn French, not only you are learning French for the immigration, but you are learning another language. Okay, learning another language, especially when you are staying in, if you want to stay in Canada, French is like an asset. You can really get easy government jobs easily. So that's one of the plus points, right? The other plus point is PR, obviously. The third plus point is your personal self development. Now I have started learning French. It's been, again, it's been 8 months. What I've seen is, it might sound weird, but I feel I've become more creative. Also, I've my English skills have increased a lot. My English competence have increased a lot. Like, I don't know how to say, but it's very weird how learning another language, for example French, helped me increase my English skills, even though I wasn't even focusing on English. I just feel it myself. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel it myself. My English, my spoken English, and my comfortability with the English has been much more uh, augmented than before. So that's why I would like to say, it's not only a PR journey, it's not only government job journey, it's your personal development journey as well. So right, this is what I want to say for today. Start learning French slowly, and probably in the future I'll be making more videos about how to learn it and what are some ways which you can do it. You don't Now I also want to be clear, you don't need to have any teacher for learning a language. I did not had any teacher. I am having some teacher now who is helping me, but she is helping me to correct my mistakes. Like, it's basically to polish my skills, but not to start learning a language. You can literally start learning a language on your own, and you can also have a teacher at the end, so you can polish your skills. You can, start making less of the grammatical mistakes and stuff like that. But as far as my experience, you don't really need a teacher to learn any language. YouTube is enough. Books are enough. One book that I would really recommend is I don't see it right now, but one book I really recommend is Complete French Grammar. That's like a blue book. You can find it on Amazon and stuff like that. Get that. It's a great tool to supplement your study. And start with that book. Start with Duolingo, and start with Edito A1, A2, stuff like that. Like, this is from where I started, so I'm just gonna be straight, right? And just like start with YouTube videos, talking about days in French, how to count numbers in French, this and that. Slowly and steadily, you will just be more comfortable in knowing the nouns and knowing the things. That would be enough. Like, for the starting phase of the journey, that would be enough. And slowly and steadily you'll get more comfortable with the language. And that's how, even let's say even if you are not at enough level that you needed to be by your study permit, after than that, if you have some time, you can, dedicate 3 months or 6 months. You would only need that much time because you had enough comfortability with the language. And yeah, once you give that time, then it will be much easier for you to prepare for the TEF Canada exam and succeed it, right? So yeah, this is what I want to say, especially for those who are coming right after high school. And even if you are coming after graduation, this will boost your points to a lot, so that's why it's very important to learn French. And yeah, also this applies to people, those who want to apply in the CEC, Canadian Experience Class category, or which the categories in which they check the French learning aptitude and skills. So that's all for today's video. If you have any other suggestions for any other video, let me know. I'll try to make a video out of it. I'm just very busy with my other stuff. It's not only language that I'm learning, but all the other stuff. So slowly and steadily I'll keep sharing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.